Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's jdurz here, and today I have some pretty crazy gameplay for you guys. It's a free-for-all match, and I actually end up going flawless, 30-0, so let's go. Alright, so as you can see, I'm playing on the map Ascend here, and at the very beginning of the game, I'm just like rushing around, looking for kills, not thinking about not dying at all. And then finally, like once I'm on like a 15 kill streak, I realize I'm like, oh crap, this might not happen again. And so I really start going for it, and I somehow managed to get it. The one bad thing about this is that even though it's a 30-0 kill streak, since it's free-for-all, it didn't give me the DNA bomb. The game just ends at 30 kills like normal. And I really wish they would change this, because it's kind of not rewarding when you finally get a free-for-all match where you went flawless and literally nothing happens. It just ends like a normal game. No green tint on the kill cam or anything. That would be really cool. I wish they would do that. At least something different. But anyway, I'm going on a rant now. So I'm going to get back into this gameplay and talk about my class and my tactics and that kind of thing, so that you guys can get a flawless free-for-all match yourself. And yes, as you guys can see, this is still Battle of Duty. I am using the BAL 27. A lot of people think this gun's overpowered, and I'm probably going to have to agree with them on that. This gun needs a nerf, or the other guns need a buff. I actually kind of think that's the problem. I think the other guns are not as good as the BAL. The BAL's not too good, the other guns are not as good. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm going on another tangent. I just need to stick with the gameplay and talk about this. So the attachments I'm using are the red dot, the quick draw handle, and the foregrip. I think the quick draw for sure is a necessity if you're trying to go 30-0, because there's a lot of times where you're just going to really need that quick draw to be able to aim in faster than your enemy. And that's almost like, I'm using that instead of scavenger, so I'll get to that in a minute. So the perks I'm using are, let me think. I think I'm using, here, I got it written down here. So I'm using flak jacket, low profile, scavenger, and blast suppressor. So those are only the first and the third perk slots. There's nothing in perk 2. Perk 2, just there's not really anything that great. I noticed a lot of players skipping out on perk 2. But so flak jacket is a must. You don't want to get blown up randomly. Low profile really helps out, keeps you off the mini-map as much as possible. And free-for-all especially, there's a lot of people that'll just run up on you if they see your dot and like just forget everything else and just run straight at you and try to kill you. So that's a must. I'm using scavenger and blast suppressor. Now, if you want to use toughness, you can, but I suggest these two because scavenger, you don't want to run out of ammo. That's really important. And then blast suppressor will help keep you off the map as well. And then as long as you have quick draw, that's kind of like my substitute for toughness, because if you shoot the enemy first, you don't really need it. It's usually when they get the shot on you first. And I just think those other two perks are way more important. Running out of ammo and keeping off the radar as much as possible is going to help you out the most. And the score streaks I'm using are UAV. That's all. And the reason for that is just to keep running constant UAVs. It just keeps restacking, and it makes it really easy to stay on your kill streak. Or not really easy, but easier. And my secondary in this game is the R1 pistol. It's a one-shot pistol. I actually don't even think I pull it out in this game, but I really love that gun when I'm just messing around. It blasts people up. So you can use any secondary you like. That did not really affect anything because I'm using my primary this whole game. Right here you can see I'm about 13 kills in. I thought it was 15, but you can see I'm playing way more conservatively now. That's another thing I want to talk about. So if you're trying to go on a kill streak in free-for-all, you really want to stick to like the outskirts of the map. You know, don't go in the middle too much. People are going to be spawning on the outer edge of the map at all times. Nobody ever spawns in the middle of the map, really. In this part right here, oh my god, that was so scary. I don't know why, but my bullets were not registering on that guy. Like maybe I was shooting a little bit above him, but on my screen it looked like I was hitting him. Did not kill him at all. It was really scary. And I almost died like 3 times right here. There's another point where I'm like 1 shot in this gameplay and I'm just like freaking out. I think I'm at like 20 kills when that happens. It'll come up in a second. I'm like freaking out. It's really funny. I really wish it was a live comm. I really want to start doing that again. I did 1 live comm and I stopped just because I don't have a stand for my Blue Yeti and it's kind of annoying trying to talk into it when it's just sitting on my desk. But I'm going to get a stand for that and do a lot more live comms soon. It would be a lot more enjoyable to watch this, I'm sure, when I was actually playing, because I'm like shaking at 25 kills. Like, it's hilarious. I was like freaking out and I really wish I was doing a live comm. But anyway, yeah, so what I was saying, just stick to the edge of the map mostly. You know, venture off into the middle a little bit, clear it out, and then I would say turn back to whatever edge you're closest to. The number one thing in free-for-all is you don't want to die from behind. And that's kind of hard. You got to like really predict where enemies are and just turn your back away from where you think they're not. It's kind of hard. Right there was so scary, man. I thought I was going to get go-go gadget punched. That's what I call it when people do that. I think that's what that guy's name is, but he has all the crazy mechanical arms and stuff. And that's just so funny, man. It really reminds me of that. And I thought I was done for. But we're still trucking here at 25 kills. And this last 3 minutes, like, I drag it out so much. It is ridiculous. I'm just so worried. So I'm sorry if this is kind of boring to watch. But I really just drag this out. Make sure I get the 5 kills. No problem. I didn't want to get in any gunfights at this point. I just wanted to make sure I was killing them. You know, I wanted to make sure I saw them first. So that's kind of the thing you got to do. You know, when you're really close to 30, just play kind of patiently. Like, see right here, I don't just like immediately run out and get this guy. I kind of just watch his cutoff points and try to stay alive. And that's kind of how you got to play. You got to play kind of defensively. But I wouldn't try to go for it unless you're on like a 10 kill streak already. So like get 10 quick kills, then start playing conservatively. Because if you just start playing conservatively from the beginning, it's going to be really hard to get enough kills. As you can see in this gameplay, I'm barely getting it in time. Like, there's only 2 minutes left, and I still got to get 4 kills, which isn't a big deal. But I'm playing so conservatively, man, that I almost didn't get it. I think there was only 1:30 left when I finally get it. And that guy spawned right there. Like, how weird was that? There's some really weird spawns in this game. Like, I noticed that. I don't know what's going on, Sledgehammer. I had no idea that was a spawn point right there. But he just like spawned right in my crosshairs. That was crazy. And I love this game. I'm not trying to talk crap on this game, but there's obviously problems with it, like every Call of Duty. But honestly, this is one of my favorite Call of Duties. Like, I'm having so much fun. I don't know why there's so much hate on it. I feel like there's a lot more hate than there needs to be. I've seen so many negative videos on YouTube, and I'm just loving this game so far. But I guess that's everybody's own opinion. And right here, I'm at 29 kills. Just got to get 1 more. I am freaking out at this point. My hands were literally shaking. But I finally got it. 30-0 with Panda Fin in 2nd place and Buka something in 3rd. Let's go. Dude, that guy had a giant gun. Like, I thought I was going to die right there at 29 kills. That dude scared the crap out of me. But I did it. 30-0 right there. I don't know how. I'm so stoked I got this, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I know it was kind of a long one, long commentary, but it kind of had to be. So thanks a lot for sticking around for the whole video. And if you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And once again, my name's jdurz. I'll see you guys next time. And until then, take it easy.